What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of GeekCypha here on Free X Agents Media. Also available on GeekCypha.com, GeekCypha, and also available on Twitch.tv/GeekCypha. Ness, how you doing?
What's up? I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
Yeah, it's been this city of ours has gone into the wintry abyss. It's slowly touching that usual sad season.
Yep.
Are you one of those people that
Depression coming.
I was just gonna ask? I had never really experienced it. I think I talked about it on this pod maybe last year, but it was like the last 2 years was the first time that I was kind of like, oh, this is long and depressing. And my buddy was just like, I think it's the pandemic. I think that's what made us realize, because you weren't going to work and coming home, like you actually saw the sun when you were at home. Whereas
Yeah.
opposed to like I would go in the morning, it'd be dark, get to work, barely see the sun, it would be dark, go home. But then when I was working from home, I'm like sitting here, big windows, I might take a break, go for a walk outside. And then when it came back to going in the office more often and combined with the sun just not being a thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh,
I'm
that's
trying to
why.
think though, like as if it's because of the pandemic.
I say that for me. I'm not saying that for everyone else, because I know some people already had seasonal depression way well before the pandemic was a thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm like, I'm trying to think back before COVID. I was at Stingray before COVID, and I
Right.
think I don't remember if it affected me as much or not. But I feel like I was always affected in general by the weather. Because even in the summertime, if
Oh
it's
yeah.
raining, yeah. If there's a week where it's like raining a lot and it's cloudy and there's like not much sun, I'm affected by that for
So
sure.
you're like Rosario Dawson in Men in Black 2.
Yeah,
I
pretty much. Pretty
don't know.
much.
I don't know how many people remember that reference, but I feel like it was a popular enough movie that people would get that.
Yeah, it was a popular movie.
Yeah, right. And it had a cartoon and everything.
It was a popular movie, I think.
Yeah. Did you ever watch a cartoon?
No,
Oh, okay.
sadly, I don't. Was that before my time?
Probably. I mean,
I was gonna say I don't think I grew up with that.
I just like cartoons, so I'm probably a bad example. Like asking someone if I've watched so much. So actually, you know what? That leads into the first news article we have, because speaking of cartoons, Vulture had an article recently that dropped called "Make All Cartoons Free," because Looney Tunes are killing it over on Tubi. Tubi has now gotten a lot of cartoons. They had Looney Tunes over there,
Tubi has a
and
lot. I've
yeah,
noticed.
weirdly, and I feel like this goes back to our conversation we had recently about fast TV versus past TV.
Mm-hmm.
Past TV, as I said, paid ad supported television where you're paying to still be given ads, Netflix and all that stuff. I call
Yeah.
that past TV because it's the same thing as paying for cable and being fed ads. So,
Mm-hmm.
but fast TV, free ad supported television, Tubi, Pluto's, and I mean, I guess Amazon had Freevee, Roku has their stuff, Plex has their stuff, but Tubi's been smart. They had, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to double try. Much of this is partly due to how the popular older animations like Looney Tunes is Tom and Jerry, the Flintstones, and the 1996 Ninja Turtles series are all on
Classic.
Tubi. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Tubi has
Tubi's
a
doing
pretty.
well.
Yeah, and I feel like the model is just smart. It's like,
Oh, that's true. Sorry, what Lee J's saying.
oh, I didn't even see what you wrote. My bad.
Lee J said Tubi also has a big anime library. That's true.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Lee J. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
which is nice.
This isn't an ad for Tubi in any way. It's just no, but just because people are gonna be like, oh, well, you guys are being underwritten by Tubi. It's like, no, not at all. It's
No.
just the fact that these guys are out there and they're like, where everyone else is shutting things down, closing up shops, writing off TV shows so that they don't have to pay people. Tubi is there like, what you don't want that? You're not gonna eat that? I'll take it. You don't want that steak? I'll put it
Yeah,
on
they're winning, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if they're making any money,
I
but
mean, it's Fox. Fox bought Tubi, and I don't think for a second Fox is going to be like, let's buy like a money pit.
But
So
who Fox?
yeah, what? Sorry.
Who owns Fox? Wasn't Fox trying to?
So Fox had their television division and sold that to Disney,
Oh,
and all they
okay.
had was like Fox News and Fox Sports, and the
Right.
Fox News, Fox Sports bought Tubi.
Okay.
At the time, I didn't really understand because I was just like, you guys just got rid of your streaming and your all that stuff and sold it to Disney for billions of dollars. Why are you turning around and buying another service? But this is why, because a lot of the people who are out there being like, well, we don't really want these shows because we don't want to pay for them. Tubi's just like, we'll pay for them, we'll take them, and we will have all the advertising revenue. Now, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
they're not competing yet with anyone like YouTube, obviously. Like YouTube is still the main place, and YouTube is the home of quite a few like cartoons and stuff. You can watch. There's like YouTube channels dedicated to what's the one that I was thinking of? Like 16. You remember that one?
Oh my god, I love 16.
Yeah.
I still watch that to this day.
16 is great. 16 was
Yeah.
a great
One of
show.
the best shows.
Yeah. And that show, if I'm not mistaken, is on YouTube and you can just stream it all the time.
I think you're
There's
right.
yeah, and there's like Retro Kids that has a bunch of stuff. So equally, these YouTube channels have ad supported method. They're essentially doing
Mhm.
fast TV, but they don't have to pay for like a server. You don't have to subscribe to anything. YouTube is just you don't even need to log
Yeah.
into YouTube. I think for Tubi now, they're actively trying to get you to log in.
Yeah, they want you to create an account, but you
Yeah.
don't have to.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Cause yeah, but with YouTube, yeah, I mean that stuff's just there also. So I
Yeah, I
feel
think
like
I think I watched Totally Spies on there.
right. Oh yeah, I was just talking with someone about Totally Spies today.
Also a good show.
Yeah, they were trying to figure out their costume for Halloween and they're like, I need
Oh,
something.
that's cute.
Yeah, they're like, I need something I could do with kind of like a pixie cut. And I was just like, maybe you
Pixie
could.
cut.
Yeah, I was just like, maybe you could do the brunette one. Because you know that like the blonde had
Oh, right.
short, the red had long, and then Latina looking girl had like
Yeah.
shorter hair.
Why, there's someone that has a pixie cut?
Yeah, there was someone with Chloe actually at the barbershop.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, at the shop. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about at work. I was trying to think who has a
No, sorry.
pixie cut at work.
No. But it was
Oh,
cool. I
okay.
was just like, in the end, I'm not sure that's the direction she's thinking of going, but I was just like tossing out ideas because
Yeah, that's
I,
not bad.
yeah, I feel like those characters are pretty cool.
I like
Um,
them.
yeah. Like, I feel like that was a generation of cartoons that were pretty
Great.
solid. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
great. And they were Canadian cartoons too, which I felt pretty proud of to see
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
I feel like Canadian television often, I think we've said this on this show, doesn't get the shine or recognition. I was talking with a friend from the US about the Degrassi documentary. I still haven't had a chance to watch it, but
Oh,
she was
me either.
yeah, I know. I want to get on it, but her and I we were all talking about the Degrassi like doc and who's in it and who decided not to be in it and whatnot. And
Mhm.
it was interesting because I was like filling her in on lore, like how Kevin Smith was like a big fan of Degrassi and how he was like in the Drake seasons, he came
Yeah.
in to do some episodes and she's just like, what? And I'm like, yeah. She's just like, why was Kevin Smith? And I'm just like, because he grew up watching Degrassi. I don't know where he watched it in the States. I don't know. She's like, well, I watched it in Chicago on such and such channel. So I was like, yeah, I guess the
I think
equivalent
it
of
was really popular. Yeah, I don't know what channel it was on, but I
that's
think
what
it
she
was
was.
more popular than we think.
I know, right? Because we kind of took it. I feel like we took it for granted because when I was a kid, Degrassi was just on TV all the time. And then I was
Yeah.
telling her about Degrassi Street, Degrassi Junior High, and Degrassi High. And she was just like, wait, there was a Degrassi Street? I was like,
Not
yeah,
as
there was like
good
a
though.
I know. I know. I like that you were like, I have to preface this, by the way,
Yeah.
for anyone who decides to look for this on YouTube. Not as good.
No.
I liked it
But
though.
Degrassi was a good show. That was
Yeah.
good. That was one of the good things that came out of Canadian
Like,
film, Canadian TV.
television.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
ever watch Ready or Not?
Ready or Not.
With
Oh, the movie?
no, Ready or Not was TV show with two friends.
No.
Okay. That was a live action one.
Wait,
That
did
was
I? Let me see.
Ready or
Ready
Not.
or Not TV show. I seen the
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
movie Ready or Not.
Oh, I don't think I know the movie Ready or Not.
It's not that old. It's like it came out like 2018, 2019 or something.
Oh, okay, okay,
It's
okay.
like a oh, I can't remember the actress's name. Ready or Not TV
Oh,
show.
yes, yes. Ready or Not is with oh yeah, she has those eyes. Those like crazy eyes.
Yes. Yeah.
What's her name? I know, yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. I don't think I really grew up watching it, but I might have seen like reruns of Ready or Not.
Yeah. With I think Busy was the best friend's name, and I don't remember the other girl's name.
Okay.
Okay, so you're talking about Ready or Not with Samara Weaving, which is a film that
Yeah.
came out in 2019.
Yeah.
Got you. Oh,
That's what
and
I was
Adam
thinking of.
Brody.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Bro-
It was a fun
Brody.
movie.
What is the movie about? Because I've heard people talk about it. I've never seen it, and
It's like
I
a I get I don't want to say psychological. It's a thriller. It's a
okay,
thriller. It's basically I want to say it's like a Get Out type of story, but
okay. Get Out, but with a woman
no,
instead of
it's
black people. No,
like
oh,
basically
okay,
this guy takes his girlfriend home in like this far place, and every it's like a tradition that they play this like game, but the game is like a deadly game. And
oh,
like literally.
oh Lord.
So anyways, it's basically like her trying to get out and like survive the game
And he
that
doesn't
they
prepare
play.
her in advance. She just gets thrown
No,
into a deadly game.
pretty much.
And I'm gonna guess in true Hollywood fashion, she survives and murks everybody.
I'm not gonna say.
I mean, I can't imagine they write a version of this. Even Get Out had the black guy surviving, and so I'm sure,
That's true.
I
Well, they
can't.
couldn't kill the black guy.
Yeah. Well, there's a
That would
version.
just be wrong.
Isn't there a version of the story where he goes to jail though?
Yes. But I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember, how did we find out about that? Was that something that he announced, or was it like
Yeah,
an
I think
after
it's
credit
like
scene?
yeah, like I think it's not. I don't think it was a post credit scene, but I think they announced it after, or like a DVD like
Oh
deleted
yeah, they
scene.
said it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, where
Okay.
it's just like, oh, we thought about doing a version where like the cops that show up are just the cops, and he ends up going to
Yeah.
prison for everything. And people were like, this is way too heavy. And I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, that's really sad. Really sad. I want to say a shout out to Lee J. I want to say a shout out to Mark, and I see Mike is on here. What's up, all you guys? Thank you for tuning in.
What's up?
But yeah, so I mean, it's all that to say, cartoons are cool. If you guys want to check out cartoons, please do so. They are available on Tubi. They're also available on YouTube. And I guys, I didn't have a chance to watch it. I was going to try and review it this week. But Southern Fried Rice from Key TV, Kiki Palmer has her own YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say YouTube channel, I should say YouTube network, like we were just talking about. She has a network where she funds TV shows that are being produced and she puts them out on YouTube. But you know, much like I've said in the past, and when we talked with Jaws, she runs this very much like a network. Like they have these shows out. I know that Southern Fried Rice got a little bit of heat because people were upset recently because the lead of that character is Asian, and they said that if Kiki is doing this whole thing to support black creatives or underrepresented creatives, why would one of the first shows be with an Asian lead? And then she had to put out a thing, not an apology, but an explanation to be like, y'all need to calm down. She said it far more polite than I'm saying, but she essentially had to be like, y'all need to calm down. This isn't the game. I said I'm supporting people. The creator of the show is black. She has a bunch of other shows that are going to be coming down the pipeline. This is a story. It's about a Asian girl at a historical black college university. It's a HBCU. Like this is an important story. It has important perspective. And as someone who like I watched the trailer for this show, and the entire cast is black except for the one Asian girl, and they're kind of using her as like she was adopted by a black family, so
Okay.
she only knows black culture. She's Asian by her genetics,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
her spirit and soul as a person in the show is a woman who grew up in a black community and is raised
Okay.
by black people. So when you watch that trailer and you hear about the show, I am actually shocked that people had such a negative reaction to the idea.
Wow.
Kiki Palmer doesn't kind of hit me as the type of person to not care about the community, and the fact that anyone would question her feels ridiculous. So I was actually, again, really sad to see that reaction. But again,
That sucks.
I'm Canadian, so maybe like it seems like Black Americans have a very specific, not all, but there's some that have a very specific idea about how things should be done to represent the community, and there was weird energy. So
That's weird.
yeah,
I wish I
know.
saw the trailer. I haven't seen it, but
When you have a chance, check it out because I really wanted to talk about it this week, but I didn't have a chance to watch. I wanted to watch like a few episodes, so I didn't feel like it would be fair to try and jump in after only having watched one. But I really think people should check it out and you know form their own opinions. Don't just let the news and the media. Also,
mhm.
the conspiracist in me thinks that some of y'all did this just so that Kiki would get some shine, because I didn't know about this show or Key TV on YouTube at all until I heard the news. So
Oh,
I feel like,
I subscribe to all of her stuff, so like I always
oh,
see
so you
this.
knew. Okay.
Well, like I hear. I mean, I don't know all the things happening with her, but I'm saying I knew she had a network. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
didn't
No.
know. I didn't know the content on the network. I just knew she had a
Right.
network.
I didn't know anything. I genuinely, I mean, I admire Kiki Palmer. I think she's a fantastic actress, producer, creator, and I just didn't know. And this is really the way I found out about it. Which silver lining for me, because I'm sure for some people they were genuinely upset about this, but I feel like this is one of those those things that leans back to the old adage, all news is good news. So because you guys spoke about
Yeah.
this, I found out about it. I'm now talking to you about it. Some of you might have not heard about Kiki Palmer having a YouTube network called Key TV and having all these shows, because Southern Fried Rice is only one of the many shows that they already have on the platform. So
Mhm.
here we are, full circle. People find out.
Yep.
In other child actor news, this one was kind of fun. Ness, this might be your generation. The show Victorious.
Yes.
Yes. So the show Victorious is getting a spinoff called Hollywood Arts that's going to be coming to Netflix. It's going to
Oh.
be starring Daniella Monet, so
Oh,
Victoria's
really?
sister. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Tina?
yeah. I know her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the sister's coming back. The story, from what I understand, is that she was an actress who took some time off and then ended up back at the school, and the whole show is going to be about Hollywood Arts. So I think that's really
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
And of course, it's going to be like LA centered, LA
Yeah, for
focused
sure.
arts, creatives, stuff like that.
That's I noticed that's super popular right now because there's also the show I Love LA coming out.
Oh yes, yes. What's her name?
Rachel Sennott
Rachel Sennott. Yes.
and Odessa.
Adlon. Well, I know she's an Adlon.
Let
Adlon.
me
She's the daughter of Pamela Adlon.
Odessa Zion?
Oh, that's okay. So she has a different last name. That's fair. Maybe her dad's
Yeah, I
last name.
guess.
Yeah.
Josh Hutcherson and Jordan Versman, yeah. So I'm excited for that.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, it seems like it's trendy right now, like the LA culture.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, hopefully Skinny will be able to jump in at some point soon, because he was just in LA.
Oh, true. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to hear about it.
I know. This would have been perfect if he was able to jump in right now. Because I feel like I don't know if you had a chance. I watched so Skinny, by the way, for those of you who may not know, was on the news, the NoJumper news podcast, and I, to be honest, didn't necessarily watch the whole show. I just read the live comment section as he was on screen. Oh, there he is. Skinny is here. This is perfect. I'm going to toss Skinny up on the screen because we can talk LA, continuation of our LA conversation. Skinny. So we were just talking about how the show Victorious is going to be coming back in a spin-off version, Hollywood Arts with the sister. Okay. And then we talked about the show I Love LA is coming. And then we were like, it would be perfect if Skinny jumped on right now to talk LA. Even though you're wearing their arch enemies hat because you're wearing a Blue Jays cap, World Series, people are mad out there in these streets. But
I had a Dodgers hat on. Like, actually, I didn't even wear that really that much. But I brought my Dodgers hat just in case.
That's fair.
But yeah, LA was different.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I went out there to finish an album with now I guess friend of mine now. Shouts to my buddy Lush1, shouts to you, Nick. And he is a co-host of NoJumper. So he's actually he's a battle rapper first, and he actually one of the founders of Grind Time that then partnered up with King of the Dot, KOTD, for short. And he's since then kind of risen to not so much fame, but just like underground fame and so on. So we linked up through my friend Mehdi, shouts to you, Mehdi, on our song with Lopeshi there. And then from there, just an album developed. And then I went out there and we cut like 4 more songs.
Oh, dope.
And yeah, the only reason why I ended up like semi around the NoJumper studios because he of course works there, and I had nothing to do Monday. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna bring you to work. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then they're like, we need someone. He's like, not even we need someone for news. I was standing behind the camera ready to do nothing and just like be on my phone because I hadn't had any time to do that. So I'm like legit trying to like order toys, and Mans is like, yo, you want to like be on the news? And I was like, yes, sure, cool, all right. Like not at all prepared. And you know how like our comment section is calm and people love each other. I mean, we hug, we talk about shows, we throwing up, you know what I mean? Like everybody.
Yeah, I just said, speaking of our comment section again, Mark, Lee J, Mike, Yusef, all the guys that have been in the comment section, all the people who've jumped in the comment section in the past, in the future.
Yeah,
we appreciate y'all.
Like, our comment section is super peaceful, and their comment section is super barbecued, like ready to cook everybody.
Skinny, honestly, there were times where I was just like, they are being disrespectful. But I will say, my favorite thing, because I was just telling Ness, I didn't even technically watch the show. I just read the comment section. Like I was like scrolling through it because I was like, yo, this is some of the funniest shit I've ever read. When they were begging you to talk.
Fam. So, okay.
It was so funny.
To give away the setup, because when begging you to, I saw that because the setup is, it looks like there's an overhead camera and so on. There is like one camera right by the door where you walk in.
Right.
And then there's another camera that's like directly pointing at like myself. That was on me. We have a gigantic TV.
Right.
So there's a gigantic, like a 52-inch TV in front of us, and then like also like a projector screen for the topics and email. Like say like how we have her, but like legit bong right there. So I'm like, okay. The comment section's like boom, right in the right. You just look to your right. You could just read that. Even if the subject's boring, you could read that and look like you're still looking on camera, which is beautiful. Yeah. So I'm seeing is Blue Shirt gonna talk? Yeah. What's good with Blue Shirt? And I'm like, oh man, like, and I'm like, there's no way for okay, we're doing Round Rosy, so there's no way for me to like jump in and start like doing my thing and whatever. Like,
right.
So like I had to find out like you got it. Okay, obviously you're in a new environment within podcasting. You don't want to come off too showy, but you don't also want to say nothing. So I really had to pick and choose where I'm saying things or even chiming in. And I know nothing about Cali hip hop. So I'm like, okay, let me jump in on this Central C thing. See what I can do.
No, but it was good. Because like there was a part where I was watching it and I was just like, I definitely said at first, I was like, yo, Skinny, you got to say something.
Oh, and then I would be shitting bricks.
But then I definitely, there was a part of me who said that at the beginning, but then I started to realize like, you know what though? Skinny's staying in the tuck. He's letting these guys talk. And then he's like coming in with like snipe, snipe, snipe. And then duck back, snipe, snipe, duck back. Like it was good because of what, like, I remember there was one point where they're talking and the comment section is literally like, yo, Blue Shirt, say something. And then it turned into like them hating on the other people because they started to think of it as the other people aren't letting you talk, which I was like, oh, so Skinny hasn't said anything. And
crazy. Comment section goes nuts. Like I can't.
It was great to watch because
when they finally say something, I heard like you tell me like apparently when I finally say something, they're like, he speaks. And it was
yes. When Skinny finally said something, there was like a whole big reaction from a bunch of people being like, yo, he finally said something. Yo, he speaks. And then they started saying, oh, he's not speaking because he has a British accent and they don't want to know. He doesn't want them to know that he's the ops. Like they start having conspiracy theories about you in the comments.
The internet is crazy. Like
Ness,
crazy.
I was cracking up. Having conspiracy theories because someone hasn't spoken. And by the way, this is no joke. 21 minutes in of a 2-hour podcast.
It was the longest 2 hours of my life because, fam, you understand trying to cough and you can't? Like, I can't cough. I can't do anything awkward because I'm new and they would cook me. Some days it was like with the biggest tickle in my throat, no water. Fam, it was not optimal.
Yikes.
Not good at all. Super long. And then like the top subject matter was
sweating.
Like, then I'm wearing a Lacoste like crew neck. Fuck am I thinking?
But you weren't sweating or anything. You look like calm. Like you seem chill.
I was calm, but I was definitely like, I should have smoked before this shit. Where was the weed? Damn it, Akil. What are you thinking? Final is okay. The guys who I co-hosted with, shouts to Kenny. Kenny, he's a new guy. He won a contest, so that's mostly why the crowd was cooking him.
Oh, okay. I was like, yo, why do they hate this guy so much? They're so disrespectful to him.
They're looking for a new host on some contest shit, and then like he legit like won. He beat like 3 other people, but then his persona, like, there used to be a guy on the show called House Phone who's like very, very close to like Adam, and then they had a falling out. They leave, so now the comments call him Flip Phone, and they like just they just cook this dude all the time for his opinions. He's not from Cali, but he is from Cali, so like his opinions mean dirt to them, and they just like run him through. And then Lush is the homie. He's a little bit kooky, but they always cook him because Lush is 62 out here, and he's our age, but like he is old. But like, so it's very funny like how he like
by their standards, by
their standards, but he eventually had to like kind of like come in and like manage it and stuff. So on the top of the shelf in the living room.
The kids are loving it.
Where'd you put the remote? They don't care about me. Nigga, where'd you put the remote, nigga? Anyway, so Les is just there trying to. If you notice, Brian, he finally had to moderate the whole pod and like start taking over because Kenny just wasn't really leading the subjects enough. And then the guy on the Almighty Sus. I saw him like it's crazy when you see people. No, I don't even if this ever happened to you guys. You ever see someone in a viral friggin' like clip and then you meet life?
No, I have not. But I can
imagine.
To me.
Almighty Sus is in a clip of if you ever look up NoJumper use a bitch clip. It's him and this white rapper who thinks he's super hard. And then this Almighty Sus is like, man, you're not hood. You just talking shit. And this guy, the white kid goes to him like, he's like, man, you's a bitch. And Sus is like, I'm sorry, what'd you say? And then he spits at the kid. The kid spits back. And then they just jump and he start fighting like legit like cartoon cloud and then like punches. And it's like, it was
in the studio on the pod?
In this, not while I was there, but like in the studio.
No, that time.
Before in the clip. And Adam 22 is there and he's just like, you see him just trying to like side away, like move away from it. Oh man, once we go to something else, I'll see if I can find it. But like, so Almighty Sus is there, and his father is one of the Brian, did you ever hear the story about supposedly Bone Thugs stealing their flow from another group in LA?
I have heard that.
His father was in that group.
Oh, interesting. Oh, wow.
There's a lot of NEP kids out there that do wild shit, and you don't know who their parents are. I met the son of the guy who edited Dirty Dancing.
Oh, crazy.
Like multiple times just hanging out at the spot. You know what I mean? Like he's a rapper, crazy kooky kid. Call him Riggy. You know what I mean? Like
that's dope.
He's like, yeah, my dad edited Dirty Dancing. I'm like, the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah. Why
are you here? All to say, so we leave. The podcast is done. I'm like out in the studio. Everybody's like wrapping up, and I'm about to go to the bathroom. Turns around, out comes like around the corner, Adam 22.
Hey,
and I'm at this point. We lock eyes, and I'm like, I could be awkward and just walk past this man in his own place, or I could be like, hey man, what's up? So the hey man, what's up happens. We dap each other, so on. I go to the bathroom, come back. He's like over talking to Lush and like with the people that I was just with, and then Lush introduces me and he's just like, yeah man, he's from Quebec. He's just like, oh yeah, like, and he's like, aren't you French Canadians? I was like, yeah, well my family is, because his last name is his government
government
Adam Grand Maison. That's his last name.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, no, like I've gone to Quebec.
How do they pronounce it in the States?
Grand Maison.
Oh God, yeah, that's weird. Okay,
yeah, Grand Maison.
Adam Grand Maison.
no offense. All to say, it was pretty cool. We talked for like 40 minutes. Everybody there is really, really, really nice.
Yeah, man.
That's
LA
cool.
was cool. Burbank, that's where we were.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Where I spent most of the time was like downtown LA ish, and it was like super grimy.
Yeah.
LA's going
I
through
can
some.
imagine.
America's going through some shit, but LA's going
Yo.
through shit.
Mm.
They don't show us that side at all, but like
No. Of course not. All the TV shows are just showing you the like
The good
old
parts.
fashioned
Yeah.
LA.
Yeah,
But then
man.
there's like some of the TV shows will be like, don't forget we have Skid Row, and we'll do like Skid Row for 10 seconds in the background of a scene, but
Man,
then
this
go
ain't-
back to like high rises, and you're like, yo, Skid Row is there all the time. It's been there for like 20 years. Y'all need to do something. Like,
It's not even Skid Row. Skid Row's now everywhere. That's what
Oh,
I was
wow,
saying.
really?
Like where I was, where I was at, down the street is like a park called MacArthur Park. And
Right.
It's like it's
a famous park, MacArthur Park. No,
Yeah, yeah.
There's a song
And-
about it. Yeah.
right. And you take that's what our album's gonna be called. It's like God Save MacArthur Park. So
Dope,
we're
okay.
calling the album that because there's a bunch of songs related to what's going on over there. And
Oh wow.
particularly take Hochelaga, the worst parts of Hochelaga, Maisonneuve, and like
Yeah.
Peace Park downtown, and like multiply our homeless by 300. I'm not
Yeah,
even
yeah. No, I know.
exaggerating. It's
I know.
super crazy. So like that was just like not eye-opening, but it was just like, oh, home, but like damn.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I mean, the entire population of California, the
California.
state, is the same as all of Canada. So, like, I can imagine if you're just in LA, LA's population is the size of like multiple major cities in Canada. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Ooh,
That's
fine.
insane.
Time for fun times with Americans. That I actually told them that, and they were just like, "That's crazy, really?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." So they didn't know that like our Canada was that small.
Right.
And then one girl I was talking to, maybe just because she was just a girl at NoJumper, she just spoke to me. I tell her I'm from Canada, and oh man, I feel bad. She's like, "So is that in the United States or something?" And I was like, "Ah." And I looked at her, but it wasn't like I dead ass look at her, and I was like, "Okay, so this could be a joke or
Yeah.
a serious ass question." And I got
I'm
2.3
sure it
seconds
was
to decide.
serious.
It was a serious question.
It was.
Dead ass, and I had to
I'm
like
sure it was
I had to
serious.
bust it down.
Hold on,
Yep.
guys.
Yes, Brian. Yes.
You got asked by somebody when you told them you were from Canada. You didn't
No,
say
Montreal, Quebec, Canada. She's like, "It's Montreal, yeah, in Canada." She says Montreal, Quebec. Oh, so she knew Montreal,
Yeah.
but then she was wondering if in Canada, that the Canada part, if it's a part of the
In the
United
US.
States. Yeah.
You know, okay, I would give her 1 point if she said, "Oh yeah, is that in the Americas? Because it's North America."
And you realize that a lot of people just know
I
Montreal
know.
because of Montreality now.
Oh yeah.
No,
Is that
but
re-
I
Bro.
feel like
Yeah.
I didn't know
I know
Montreality was running like that.
It was blew up like that. Yeah, like people were like, "Oh, Montreality." I'm like, "What? Yeah, I
That's so
guess."
funny.
Huh? I know Cena. What? Like,
That's so wild.
yeah, it's nuts.
But I don't know if it's like a common thing there in the States. But like I know a friend who like moved there and she told me that there was like the question she was getting was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like she was like,
Yeah.
they really like don't know things.
They don't.
They
Yeah.
really don't know things.
This-
And I'm like, what do you mean? Like this is just common knowledge. And she was like, no, they literally like the way she explained it was like they're so like sheltered. And like depending on where you are in the States, like
Yeah.
LA is considered a cultured area,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you're somewhere like I don't know, Michigan,
Middle of right.
like,
Oh, that's shout to
you know
Mango.
what I mean? Like
No, but I mean,
you're-
like as they call them, the flyover states. We're not saying that they call it the flyover states. So
Right.
yeah, if you're from one of the flyover states, there's. Oh, by the way, just
they're
a
not
quick
being
note.
taught anything extra
Right.
in school. Like it's
And,
like
and real quick, there are dead zones in the states for internet. Like there's no high speed internet in some
Yeah.
parts of the United States. We're talking
Oh,
about the United
really?
States of America
Yeah.
has areas that don't have high speed internet because the companies don't want to pay to run the lines to do the high speed internet in those
Really?
remote areas.
Wow.
That's why during verses, like Matt, certain people that have garbage internet, you have Ludacris like cutting in and out because it's like that over there.
Yeah. So when you take all those things into consideration,
They're down
you're-
bad.
yeah, you're
when
just
I-
like,
sorry.
and so that's why like I'm not shocked because I'm
I'm
a
not
kid.
shocked either.
I grew up on Yahoo chats back in the day, like when I was like a kid, like 10, 11. And sometimes you're telling someone like, oh yeah, I'm from Canada, and they're just like, yo, is it true you guys live in igloos? Literally something that I will never forget being asked, do you guys live in igloos?
Yeah,
And I said yes. I was just like, yeah. I was like, the water that runs off the inside of the igloo is what powers our electricity.
You're dead.
Like
I said
stuff like that to them, but because they were asking such silly questions, and I didn't. I was just like,
questions.
I was like, this is
if like we eat beavers.
Wow.
Yeah, oh,
And I was
no,
like,
no.
What?
So I wasn't
Like-
hit with so much ignorance. That was, I mean,
That's a good title. I wasn't hit with so much ignorance.
it was not that much. You mean it was a minor amount.
No, you were in LA. Like you're fine in LA.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cultured people. There's people from all over the world in LA. Like
Exactly.
you're not gonna experience that as much.
Shouts to my man from Flint, Michigan,
So
Mango.
funny.
He was a roommate of Lush's, and he was very, very like just a very, very I guess you could say he's an artist, obviously, but like just always had something rolled, and like it was just like, okay, you just look and he has like a joint rolled, and you're just like, okay, dude, thanks, Mango. Never heard him rap at all. He's just but like, good person. He provided a little bit of insight to kind of, he gave me hope for a lot of the people down there.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, he gave me some hope. He seemed to be a little bit optimistic about the surroundings, where I was just like, you guys are okay with it? Like,
yeah,
sure you're not
I was really used to it though.
I really was going to ask you, because obviously we've heard about everything that's going on in the States and like politics, and like I just maybe 10 minutes before the podcast started, my friend posted a story about a 16-year-old girl who's filming her mom being taken by ICE agents, and the mom, like you see in the video, the mom is calmly talking to the ICE agent, and I don't know what the mom said. I'm not trying to victim blame her, because nothing she said should have garnered this reaction, but she says something and the ICE agent throws his hand at her throat, pushes her to the ground. The girl starts screaming because she's filming her mom and starts screaming, "Mama!" and tries to like get out of the car. The second ICE agent comes, slams the door on her, so she gets out of the passenger side, comes around, and she's filming them, and they have her mom on the floor, and they're like, bending her arm backwards, and I'm just like, and people are just like, yeah, just another day in America. I'm like, good God, how are you living like this? Like, how is this a thing that the government is doing to people? And it feels crazy. It feels crazy.
It's kind of, it's very chaotic.
But when you said the guy gave you hope, like, what was some of the stuff he was saying that was hopeful? Because I would like to know that my cousins are okay. Like, I have cousins in the States, and I'm worried. Like, it's not just the Latinos now. The blacks are getting it too. Like, I have fears for my family. So what's some of the stuff that he said that might alleviate some of my fear and tension?
It wasn't so much the things he said, it was just more or less his attitude, his optimism. Basically everything. And like politics didn't so much come out, but like the ICE thing, he's like, they would just be very like jokey about it.
Right.
I guess it's like,
this guy's black.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, okay. Like as soon as you start to describe his whole energy towards this, and I was like, oh, that's a black person. Like only like black people will face the darkest shit and be like, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. So okay.
No, I didn't really get to speak to, like, there was a lot of like Latino homies around. So obviously that wasn't really covered, but like it was, it was very neutral. They did this was great. So because it's, I guess, LA and everybody's mixed and Fat Joe exists and so on. So they'd be very loose with the N word.
Oh yeah, true.
But then Darky St. James shows up, and then one would drop, and then you see them look back, and they're like, I'm like I wasn't even paying. I'm here playing Mario Kart, and I'm knowing like one looking back. I'm like, don't worry about it. What's up? Like nigga, you fool it.
That's
like, I'm like, don't worry about it. So it was just very funny.
I love that they were like gauging like.
Everybody would gauge like the first time, like some like because
it's like black and Latinos that are saying it.
It was a black Latino. It was a freaking a white dude at one point.
Okay.
Like a half Italian.
I'm sure everybody there says it.
But it's just like it's their slang, like with their food and type shit and all that stuff. So it just kind of blends in. But like it's like the first one drops and it's very like very whispered.
Yeah.
over. You see what I'm saying? And like over the 5 days, it just got louder.
Did you ever watch that?
That's hilarious.
Have you ever watched a Key and Peele sketch where they're talking about their wives and they keep like every time they talk about their wives, they don't want their wives to hear them. So they'll be like, yeah, so I was talking to my wife and I said, listen here, next time you make my supper. And then the other one said, yo, you really said that? He's like, yeah. And I said,
oh yes, I remember this.
Yeah. And they end up in the tree.
And they end up in space. Yeah, the tree, and then he ends up in space. And it's like, "Bitch." And that's how I feel like they're just like, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, legit.
Testing the waters.
Yeah.
Testing the waters, and I'm like not paying attention, and then like I'm noticing it's just like by day 3, it's like a little bit louder. I'm just like, oh, okay, you want me to react at this point, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna acknowledge it. Be like, it's okay, bruv. You can say nickname. Like, stop it.
Better not say bruv, because again, these people thought you were British. That whole time in that fucking chat.
I end up running into a British rapper at NoJumper who ends up apparently. His name is Kaiser. No, was it Kaiser? I gotta find his name. Something Keys. It starts with a key. Something Keys. But shouts to homie. And he's Central C's up. Apparently.
Oh, okay.
So Mans walks in and we're talking, but his bodyguard looks like Marshawn Lynch. So I'm talking to his bodyguard thing, like, hey, are you somebody? Like, what's good?
Yeah.
What's up? Mans comes over talking about Canada. He's like, oh, you're Canadian. I got family in Canadian. This is the dude in purple, and starts dapping me up. Damn near hugs me. You know, he's just like, he says like, I'll hit you up next time I'm up there. I'm like, sure, no problem. You got nice purple shoes. I move on. Keep talking to the bouncer. Turns out he's the act.
Oh,
he was the guy.
The other dude was the
no. He's the guy, and I was like, oh shit, oh well.
You're just like, all right,
LA.
Yeah, I was just gonna say LA's way like that. I always hear people say like, be nice to anyone and everyone in LA because you never know who's gonna be who. And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
That's
true. So funny.
I was gonna say, I don't know, Skinny, if you ever got this, but you kinda look like Daniel Kaluuya.
Oh wow, that's a compliment.
No,
you kind of look like him, and I was just thinking maybe that's why they thought you were British.
Maybe. I have a British look to me. I don't know.
No, it's because Daniel Kaluuya is British. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And you kind of look like him, so I don't know if that's why, but
that could have been it. I was wearing Lacoste.
I'm like, actually,
really
I never,
mate.
I never realized. I'm like, Skinny kind of looks like Daniel Kaluuya.
Maybe that's what was going on.
We British out here. We Brits out here.
Shouts to LA. It was very fun. It was cool. Oh yeah, Cairo Keys. Shouts to Cairo Keys.
Okay.
Yeah. We are now semi-related on some Canadian love shit. And
dope.
Shouts to everybody at NoJumper, actually. You know what I mean? Like, that was just really, really cool. And LA was really, really cool. Shouts to Mango. Shouts to Lush. Shouts to Germ. That's Lush's girlfriend, Germ Free. She is a artist, punk rock artist, who's actually worked with Slash before and told me a bunch of really wild ass stories. Just, yeah. I gotta go. I'm actually supposed to go back in like a month to fly back for the actual show. So, yeah.
All right. Yo, dude, that's awesome. I mean, your trip looked dope. Your trip looked like a lot of fun. So,
and I shouted out obviously I shouted out.
I saw, the Chop Vision and the Cypher at the end of that was really
not playing, of course. Yeah,
I appreciated that. That felt nice. And if any of you are watching this after checking out the NoJumper, he does speak. You've heard him here.
I speak a lot.
Yeah. No, but it was good. It was good. It was fun to watch you on that because that was really like I again like. There was one point where in my head, I was just like, yeah, I understand the energy of like holding back. But then when I saw how they were attacking anyone who spoke, and then they were like kind of propping you up because you didn't speak, and they started blaming everybody else, I was like, this is working out perfectly. You don't have to say anything, and people are defending you. And so it was really funny. It was really cool.
At the end, they were like, shouts to, what was it? Because they only obviously read the super chat.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So at the end of reading all the super chats, and one of them was like, shouts to Akon.
Yeah.
I was like,
they called you Akon.
They're like, shouts to the guys for bringing on Akon. I'm like, oh my goodness, wow.
Yo, and the person who super fan that, they paid $5 to get that comment up. I remember seeing and being like, you paid to have that comment? I'm like, that's amazing.
US dollars, that's $8, bro.
Yo, $8,
$8, dog.
That's so funny. Yo, but awesome. I mean, LA seems really chill. And it looked like you had a great trip. So I definitely want to go to LA. A buddy of mine went like maybe a year ago, and he was having lunch somewhere and heard like a bunch of execs talking about TV stuff. And he was just like, oh man, Brian would be in his element over here.
Do it do it in a 5-piece. It's good in a 5-day trip. Just one.
Yeah.
Little like Thursday to Monday type thing, Friday to Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
It's good in the 5 Ps. You can't do it for a week because then like you really start missing home. Like fam, by Monday I was just like, yo, I need like Montreal.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you
I
also
was,
have like a whole family that you.
yeah.
yeah, there was that, but it was just like the certain things like the food and like.
Culture. I was gonna say, how was the food?
Oh yeah, how is the food in LA?
I didn't. It was good.
States
It was
food.
okay. But like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Every time I go to the States, it's happening with Toronto now too. Every time I go to Toronto or the States, I feel like my stomach gets so
Has to
messed
download a
up.
whole new program.
Yeah.
Reformat itself. Yeah, I know. It's not
Yo,
fun.
and it's like it's so much fast food, like so much fast food, and then my stomach gets messed up, and then when I come back, it takes me like a week or two to like recover.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah, I had to have like I was having their like burgers and stuff, and I was like, okay, but like when I came home, I'm like, I need our McDonald's for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, refix my shit. Like
it is Canadian beef. It's
Bro.
Canadian Angus beef that we use over here. So that's
Well,
so
yeah,
funny,
we do
though.
because that was wow. No, just no.
That's funny.
I missed our air. Our air is really good.
Yeah, because they have smog. That's one thing. Like the
Bro.
air quality there is actually bad.
You remember our July?
Yeah. That's how it is there.
Imagine all. I didn't see the sun till Sunday, fam.
Yo, Jesus.
And it wasn't like cold, so
Right.
it was like it felt like our September. So it was like 17s and stuff. Nothing bad, but like, where's the sun at? I don't know. It's not nice.
That's yeah. I can't imagine, like, because everyone's always talking. One of the big things is like, oh, it never rains in California, right? Like, but it's like, but you don't have the sun because there's just smog. So like that doesn't make
Can't
sense.
rain. It like the smog's like knobby.
Yo, that's wild. That's wild. Okay, well, I hope they cover some of that in the Victorious spin-off. Going back to
I doubt it.
That's the best segue.
but they might cover it in I Love LA.
Oh, true.
So,
I Love LA. They probably would cover it, which is
it's
pretty
an
dope.
HBO show, so I'm sure it's gonna be
like one of the old
more
school HBO
realistic.
shows on like some Entourage shit. Like how?
Yeah.
So
It is.
she actually, Rachel
Yeah.
Sennott, so she's the creator. She actually said that she's trying to make a modern day Entourage.
I'm in.
But is the show about her acting, or is it just?
What do you mean?
Well, just because Entourage was specifically about Vinny and being an actor, and the whole Entourage.
Oh, well, I don't know the story behind
Okay,
the characters
yeah.
yet,
That's fair.
but it is about a group of friends.
Yeah, like that kind of vibe, like how to make it in America.
Yeah.
Remember
How to Make It in America was so.
Entourage was good though, even though it was a little out of pocket.
Yeah. Turtle and
when I say a little, I mean a lot.
Yeah. They were messy.
Really messy.
I do love though that Aquaman was a joke. Like him playing Aquaman was a joke, and then Aquaman actually got made. And I always think about that being like, wow, y'all made this as a joke, and that shit really happened. Anyways,
Aquaman was a joke.
Yeah, true. Still a joke.
What happened to the guy though? What happened to like
Vinny Chase?
All of those guys.
True, huh?
So
don't tell me one of them's in jail and one of them is dead.
No,
no,
I know that Turtle ended up doing like a few movies, but then didn't really do much.
No, he was on 50's show.
Oh yeah.
Power?
Yes, he was on Power. He was a sleazy lawyer on Power. I think they killed him.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then Johnny, is that his name?
Yeah, Johnny.
He's actually what's his name's brother in real life. Who's that famous actor? Dylan. He's Matt Dillon's brother.
Dylan's brother. Yes, that's what's his name? Dylan. Yeah.
Johnny. Oh, Johnny Drama. That's it. So Jeremy, I'll tell you this: Kevin Connolly is not Canadian. He's like an actor who was like already set for life. By the way, because he starred on the Unhappily Ever After, which was a mock version of Married with Children.
With Mr. The Bunny, with the bunny rabbit.
Yeah, exactly. So he was good. He had his money. Doing this show was like just a second act for him. He also had like two other sitcoms that they tried to launch that never stuck. One of them with James Vanderbeek. Like he tried his thing. So, but he's kind of set because remember this is back in the model where syndication money for every time they aired your show, you still got checks. And he was on a show from like the late 90s.
So he would just was big.
Yeah.
That was one of my
completely.
negative color shows where I was just like, "What's this thing with the bunny?" Like,
Yeah.
obviously, but I was
Yeah.
still watching because it was on. What was it? Yeah,
Is Fox, no?
WGN. No, it was
Oh, WGN.
WGN
You're right.
Chicago
You're
or
right. You're right.
something,
You're right. You're right.
or
You're right.
KTLA. One of them, like
One,
W. It was
yeah.
a WB, but like it was
Yeah.
KTLA. But yeah,
Adrian Grenier, Vincent Chase. He was an actor, and I think
he
he
does
just
artsy shit now, right?
yeah, he just like took a break. Like he might. I'm wondering if he comes back in the sequel to the Devil Wears Prada, because he plays the boyfriend in the Devil Wears Prada,
Oh, okay.
and
right.
they're supposed to they're doing the sequel. So I don't know. I doubt he shows up, but
Maybe. He will.
and then like you said, Turtle was on 50 Cent's show. Jeremy Piven got canceled.
Oh yeah. Hey, wait. Yeah,
yeah.
he did. Yeah.
He got canceled after he had 2 shows after Entourage that I know of, and yeah.
Damn.
And then all the like girlfriends went on to be just like crazy popular actresses because they were all so cool, anyways.
Right.
There were so many huge actors. in
Yeah,
Entourage,
yeah,
like so
yeah.
many.
Cameos
huge
are
actors
ridiculous.
now, but
Yeah.
a lot
Hell,
of
even Sasha Grey was on it.
Oh yeah.
so many
Sasha Grey
people were. If you look at the
played
cast of
herself.
all the celebrities that were on the show, it's actually insane.
Yeah.
It's
Shouts
HBO
insane.
was
to Manuel Shrieky.
Canadian actress.
Shouts to Manuel Shrieky. That's all I'll say.
Gorgeous.
So gorgeous.
Montrealer. Yeah. Speaking of Montreal, EA, right? EA had Montreal ties.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I worked for them.
Yeah. Okay. So the Sims creator has quit EA partnerships amid buyout by Saudi Public Investment Fund.
Good idea, buddy. Nice.
Yeah.
Great time to jump.
What?
Yeah. So the Saudi. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but the Saudi Public Investment Fund has been like buying up stuff or investing
bought
in.
EA.
Yeah, they bought EA, and
Okay.
a lot of the like. So I didn't realize how popular The Sims was. I knew The Sims was popular. I didn't know it was this popular. There are people who are just Sims creators. Like they just create content of just playing The Sims. They get advanced copies of the game. They get to do. One of the person particularly in this article was talking about the fact that she worked with EA to create a DLC for The Sims, like a special DLC. So she's, and she's quitting the creators program for The Sims because she doesn't feel that the Saudi Public Investment Fund aligns with her morals.
Oh man,
You don't say.
There's a lot of people who are starting to say that
this sucks.
they're saying that they're worried about this. A lot of the creators are backing out. They're not going to work with them anymore. And I just don't know. I'm of 2 minds, because I agree that the Saudi investment fund and the connection are concerning with a lot of like they're doing like that special soccer league, golf league, all this stuff, and their money is questionable. At the same time, I'm like, if you leave and you're not there to keep an eye on what these people are doing, and also the fact that I know, don't get me wrong, these creators aren't going to be able to run in and start changing things up, but their voices are important. And if they all just abandon, like the Saudi Public Investment Fund isn't going to back out of their EA deal, and EA is not going to not take the money. So you leaving doesn't stop the thing that's happening. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I would rather.
Yeah, but I understand their fear of
course,
like, what's going to happen next.
Right.
Know?
It's just that if your fear is that they're not going to represent the community properly, because one of the things that people kept saying in the articles was that the Sims community is very LGBTQIA, marginalized group focused.
Mm-hmm.
If you leave and none of you guys are there, they don't have. They're still just going to be making their money and putting the game out, and people are still going to be.
But should they stay if that means they're going to be treated worse or getting pay cuts or whatever the situation is?
So here's my thought. I agree with you. Stay until they push you. And they are the ones that look like the bad guys for pushing out these people. Yeah. As opposed to you guys leaving and then they don't look like the bad guys because you left. And most people don't even pay attention to who owns the companies. You know what I mean?
That's true, but I'm trying to think of it in a sense like if I'm working for a company or I'm that I trust and believe in.
Right.
And then I find out that this company is now going into the hands of
Saudi money. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I would be like, oh shit, let me get out. before
Yeah.
it's too late. So I kind of understand, like,
No, I get
they're-
it. I do get it. I'm
but
just
I get what
100%.
you're saying, because obviously
Yeah,
they
yeah.
need that.
They probably already saw some shit though.
Possibly. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
True too.
My concern is just that without those voices still there to speak up for the marginalized groups that enjoy playing the game, they're just going to pivot to creators that fit more in line with their mentality. And if you leave with,
Yep.
they're just going to start doing that.
Change the culture.
Yeah, it's easier for them because they're just like, oh, well, these people are leaving, so we're trying to re-up with other creators that we want to work with, and they don't even have to be like outright about it. They can just be slick about it, like, oh, yo, this creator over here who has like 1 million followers who isn't LGBTQIA or isn't marginalized, just happens to be a good old white boy who likes to play our game. Oh, let's just toss him in.
I'll say this.
Holding a century figure.
Yes.
Speaking of good old white boys.
Right. Back. I'll say this. I imagine that I believe in, like, you know, staying with going until the ship drowns and all that fun stuff, but also it's kind of like, say they take over your company, and then what's the first thing that companies usually do after they take it over?
They cut.
A lot of cutting, yeah.
And then they cut, and then they don't cut you on your, like, you leave, and you're leaving on like your terms, right? So you may not get severance, but you know, or as they cut you as a group, they might just be like, "Here's 2 weeks pay, peace."
Yeah,
and you don't really, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. No, you guys aren't wrong. I was just, I not that I was trying to play devil's advocate, but I've just been, ever since I read the article, I was just like, oh, I feel like leaving when I understand. I fully understand what you guys are saying. It's just I kept thinking about it, and I was just like, if you're not there to say the thing, and all the people who would say the thing leave, then what happens when no one's there to say the thing? That's where I started getting concerned, because I was like, shit, no one's gonna be there to say the thing if you guys all bounce. But yeah.
There's also like, you know, ignorant, you know, not ignorant, but just like heard through the grapevine type stuff. Like people, you know, like I heard when you get fired, they do things to you. So like, you know, people.
Oh yeah.
Like little water canteen chatter type stuff.
Yeah. They like blacklist people and stuff out.
So on and so forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of fear that they build. Go on.
Yeah. We have one last piece of news real quick. Disney Plus ends its Doctor Who partnership. The BBC is committed to continuing the series. I said this before. I'll say it again. They didn't need Disney. They never needed Disney. Disney was nice money to have, but it didn't, in my opinion, add to the show. Like, they were already making the show with a decent budget, and it looked good. You know, so Disney, if anything, just added the like Disney energy. Like in the seasons with Disney, all of a sudden they have episodes where they are in like an Avengers tower. They didn't have that before, and they didn't need it. They could have done it differently. Yeah, like Doctor Who doesn't need an Avengers tower. Why did we have an Avengers tower in Doctor Who? Okay, let's do that. Sure.
Yeah, but Disney is like they're like the kings of product placement.
Yo,
like
yes.
Yep.
They're just trying to sell all the time.
I mean, yep. Look at my room.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, but I won't lie, I'm getting tired of it. Like in their movies and shows, it's like it's too much now. I just want to enjoy the content. I don't want to be told or like sold, you know, about something all the time. Like it's just,
remember when they used to do it subliminally though? Like it used to be
that way.
Yeah, it used to be a Subway sandwich in the background being eaten by a guy, and now it's the main person in the frame eating Subway with the cup turned, and you're like
it's too much. It's too much.
Too much.
But anyways, it's the world we live in now.
Yeah.
Can we somehow turn it back and like we figure that out?
I mean,
you keep telling me the Simpsons have something to do with it. You talk to the people over at Matt Groening and the Simpson people and tell them to fix this shit.
No, that's balance of the universe. Not like refixing in time travel. I'm talking about just like bring things back to like a 2005, you know what I mean, type era.
Oh, that is going back in time.
But I mean, no, because it's still 2025. I still got my kids. It's just.
But you can't.
Oh, so you're doing an Iron Man. You're like, listen, I'm gonna help you I'm gonna help you with the timeline, but I'm not losing my child.
He's essentially saying, let's all pretend.
I'm doing the maker in the ultimate universe now. I'm just, just kind of taking pieces of things that I like, keeping my kids, 2005 mentality. We'll have like bell-bottom jeans and like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like
apple
the Jersey
bottom
Shore
jeans, boots with the fur.
We'll have all the groups and everybody included, but like just more comedy and not so much cancellation and everybody getting offended. No Trump. We'll just like boot him off and then make him lose all his money. I don't know, something. Let's do
it. Jokes.
Guys, so this week, instead of a TV show, I asked the crew if they could watch something. I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch it in the end.
I didn't
have time, sadly.
I'm gonna put it up on the screen because it is possibly one of the, I don't even know if it's scariest, but it's up there with, I feel like as much as I've always loved AI, we should actually be concerned about this. Like I know I've been saying for the longest time, like,
why? What is it about? You're scaring me.
Yeah. So let's just put it on the screen. So there's a company in I don't know where that has released robots.
Legit?
This is legit robots. They are selling robots that you can buy, and they come to your house and they will do chores.
We saw this in the movies. No.
No, this is a bad idea, guys.
I didn't want to be alive for this.
Yeah, we're alive for it.
Right? You thought you'd had
we're
time,
alive
right?
for it. And
damn.
I was like, maybe my kids, but not me, please.
So Neo the home robot is available to order today.
Homicide's about to happen.
They haven't mentioned the price. The robots exist, guys. They are there. We are now in the world where robots exist. And look at the robot.
What kind of weirdo wants this around their house, man?
Why is it dancing?
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So let me explain a little bit. So what you're watching right now is there's a robot called Neo made by 1X. It looks like a person in a suit. It's really creepy. It's made from like the robot itself is only 66 pounds, but has a carry capacity of it has a carry capacity of 150 pounds.
Of course.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is the founder, like Scandinavian guy, and
looks like a supervillain. What do you
mean? And the thing that's really cool, the thing that's really funny is, in the video, because this part right here, although you can't hear him, he literally talks about the fact that he got inspired to do this whole thing by stuff like Sci-Fi and Rosie from the Jetsons, which we just talked about recently on the podcast.
They kind of have a Rosie-esque look to them with the side.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the robot can be programmed. It has 3 levels that you can use. In the 3 levels, I'm going to put it back on the screen because they're showing the hands and stuff and the motors inside of it. I actually don't know how real this is. Like you know, they made a video and they told you it's for sale, but I haven't seen, like I saw another video where someone was using one and I was just like, this still don't look real. But it has 3 levels. So the first level is it can do like minimal tasks on its own. The second level, you can also tell it what times to do these tasks. So you can say morning, afternoon, or evening. So if you leave the house, you can leave it to do tasks for you while you're gone out of your house.
Nope. Yeah, right.
And then there's something called expert mode where someone is going to connect to your robot and like control your robot from like a office and help it fine tune its skills to help like pick up products and like load the dishwasher and stuff like that. So that's expert mode. You have to pay for someone to like connect to your robot and control your robot. My first thought when I heard about all this was expert mode is going to lead to murders.
Oh yeah.
Bomb. That was my first thought.
That's the next. Oh my, that's an ill supervillain. What?
Yeah, because if people can connect to your robot, someone's going to figure out how to hack this. They're going to connect to the robot and they're going to hurt people. That's what's going to happen. I don't know why. We've seen every movie has told us this is what happens.
I'm
Even
already picturing it being pitch black in the house. This thing is sitting on a chair charging, and you're just gonna just see its eyes go bling, and like it's just not good, bro. You see, you can see it. She can see it. That's why she started laughing because we're here now. Why?
I've seen enough movies. I don't like it.
So I'll show you guys the creepy part. So you have like I said, you have the morning
companion.
Yeah.
No. This is...
So
we're doomed.
We're so doomed. We're fucked.
The three uses that they've listed are chores, companion, and autonomy.
We're done. Fire upon us, bro.
I was really like holding my breath because I felt like I knew we were like already
we're getting
advanced
close
enough. Yeah. But I was like, please, no one actually pull the trigger and do it. Please, no one.
Companion.
Yeah.
No.
So you can have it do the chores, like I said, at the different times. If you have it do the chores and you need it to like an expert, you can get the expert to come in through the network and
this
connect.
Is dangerous.
Yeah. So companionship is you can literally the robot can be used like an Alexa where you can talk to it and ask it questions, and it doesn't need a person to do that. It's just going to be like an Alexa inside of a like human-sized robotic device. And then the last one is autonomy, where you can talk to it and tell it to do things, and it'll do things for you.
Yeah, next thing you know, that combines with ChatGPT, and we're finished. Like, what are we doing, guys?
You have an app to control it. Like, guys, so this is why I wanted to talk to you guys about this, because we talked about like robots. We talked about Jim Carrey doing the Jetsons, and then this kind of came up where I saw this, and it's creepy. It's really creepy.
Very creepy and scary.
Yeah.
I'm not for it.
Yeah, I'm not down, man.
I'm not ready.
Nope.
I'm happy I could bring this to you guys.
It's like you would think you think we would be ready because it's like we've been seeing this our whole life.
Yeah.
And like seeing movies and shows like Black Mirror and like all these, I don't know, you would think we would be more prepared, but
none of those are good depictions. That's why we're always on like our toes, because we know, this is just going to end bad. It just seems like the people creating this stuff didn't see them motherfucking movies and or they choose to ignore, media. And now they're just trying to, I don't know. No,
I don't know. I think I understand the curiosity. I understand the it is like a historical thing that we're doing. So I understand like why people are creating these things. But it's like, do we really need it?
My thing is, if you go and create it, I need to know that you've had one in your house working for like 5 years and it hasn't killed you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure, but Skinny, I'm sure they've been studying.
They've been testing it like crazy.
Testing this for a long time.
I'm sure. But is it in your house with your family? You know what I mean? Like, is it around your kids and stuff? Like, what do we?
Probably not.
But I think there was a robot made a long time ago.
For sure.
They just never. It was
not
never,
to this level. Like, this is crazy.
Even
like,
to this level, I think they already did this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it was just hidden, like it wasn't like public knowledge.
The army had GPS for like ever. Like, remember the Bond movie where they showed what was it? It was Casino Royale, where
like the timeline where
Casino Royale. Bond had like this super advanced like GPS where like it was a car moving as he was going, and we weren't there yet. Look at us now with our GPSs. So
like the way there's Teslas and all these things. Like I'm sure this sort of robot has been made. I don't think it's never been, I think, available to the public. No, that's where it becomes dangerous.
Yes.
Is when it's available to the public.
Because there's idiots out there. We're not all smart.
Not just idiots, crazy people.
Well, they fall into the idiots. Crazies. Yeah, you just don't want to.
There's a lot of crazies out there with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Who are going to buy these things and.
Yeah. Oh, it can charge itself. Fantastic. What else can it do?
Oh, I put that on the screen knowing it was going to be creepy to just see it walk over to a wall and plug itself in and be like, I'm making sure I have enough energy to help you anytime you need.
What's this thing called?
It's called Neo. Neo.
Hey, Neo, power down. No.
Yeah. Oh, wait. This is the part I actually wanted you guys to see because I thought this was funny because you guys were talking about the companionship segment and how that freaked you out. So this is the companionship interaction. So you can have your Neo like help you with recipes and stuff. This person is saying, they can't find their glasses, and they ask their Neo, "Is this paprika?" The Neo's like, "No, it's cayenne pepper. Also, your glasses are on your shirt." "Oh yeah, there are my glasses." "Yo, this thing's gonna kill you."
Gouge your eyes out.
This thing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm saying this as someone who's always wanted the AI robots, and even I know this is not good. Doing it this way is bad.
Your glasses are right here.
Oh no. You guys
like,
are always
why couldn't we do it like why couldn't we introduce it like her?
Yeah,
have it in the house, you know, it's like a system built in.
I would like that. Yeah, that would have been
That's
great.
better than a freaking robot that can actually like act like a being.
Right.
So creepy. So creepy.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. We skipped over the like Alexis in the house just talking to you, and actually we got there, but you know, the full automated thing.
Yeah, like the whole automated house.
Yeah, that you could have a conversation with and be like, hey.
That would be cooler, I think.
Right. Then I don't need a physical thing just hanging out.
Yo, I would not be able to sleep.
There's a humanoid sized thing.
I'd be like
sitting in the living room.
What's it doing right now?
Yeah, you're trying to get busy and you just hear bumping down the stairs. You're like, hey, what are you doing? Don't you shut the fuck up? Power down.
I heard noises in your room. Are you okay?
Like,
it was
what I want to know.
She kept screaming, "Harder, daddy! Harder, daddy! Harder, daddy!" I thought you needed assistance.
Oh, man.
Imagine it calls like 911.
Yeah.
Bro.
Fuck you doing with that sledgehammer, B? How you know what a sledgehammer is? I didn't tell you that.
Like, is there gonna be, if you purchase this thing, is there a way to take over? Like, is there a way to
override?
Override it? Yeah.
Yes, there is, the same way that there is the expert mode where someone can connect to it. Remember how you said, why is it dancing? That's the override mode. So you can put on the goggles and navigate it.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I should say this because I might be giving people ideas, but does that mean you can use this thing and like can you be home? Can you be home?
That's not where
no.
Okay.
Can you be home? That
goon behavior.
Brian, like we already
yeah,
have
I know
dolls.
that's the first thing.
We already have dolls.
That's the first thing that I expected them
what
to
I'm
use
saying
for.
is, can you control this thing while you're home and it can like leave? Or does it have to be in your range? Because that's scary. If it can leave,
okay, so
and you're controlling it
based on what I watched, my understanding
I'm assuming it's a range.
I thought so, and I guess the range would have to be its network connection. So, because when I watched the video for the expert mode and someone
network
has to
connection,
yeah,
so you can just send this thing over to kill your neighbors.
Well, yeah, because someone has to connect. So
you don't know which Wi-Fi you're connected to. Be like
so when
Brian's house, like,
when someone connects to it so that they can control it in expert mode, my understanding is there's an app, and the app, from what it said, you can control your Neo remotely through the app when you're not home. So my understanding was that it was network based, because if it's based on you controlling it when you're not home, I kind of figured it's because it's connected to your home network.
So you can just kidnap people and have this thing taking care of the people in your house.
That's what Dark so bad.
Yo, you gotta think of these things, man. Like, what do you mean?
So wait, you could like be at work and
crazy.
then sending it to go pick up your kids in like the car, and then what? Like it drops connection midway through. Freeway type shit. Oh no, there's no Wi-Fi.
Even if it's only in your within your house, within your network,
yeah,
like you can have it doing some crazy shit.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying.
Crazy.
I was already concerned about the fact that it's, like, let's give skinny scenario. Your Wi-Fi network extends outside your house. The school bus comes to pick up the kids. You leave for work. You use the app to tell the robot to walk the kids to the curb so that the bus can pick them up. And then the network that like it disconnects and it either shuts down or goes rogue, and it's just like that's what it's just like, your father asked me to walk you to the butt. Your father asked me to take care of you. Like that's the shit that freaks me out.
Oh man, we're so done. We're cooked.
Oh god.
I'm so happy that I brought this, because I was like, when I asked you guys to watch it, I was just like, you know what? It's actually better if they don't watch it. And the fact that you didn't, and that we got to discuss, you guys got to see this. This is a in-person reaction to that crazy, creepy shit.
I'm gonna go hug my family, man. Like, this
Yeah, same.
I don't know. I don't know about this one. This is a little too like none of you niggas saw Terminator. Like, really? We're really like just gonna ignore everything that they say about these things. Okay, all right, sure.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
I'm gonna get 7, train them to protect me and my family at all costs on some like Warriors of Virtue Ninja Turtle shit. And when they finally go rogue, at least I got my 7 black ones. Because also, just to be the joke, nobody's buying the black model.
No, I know, right? When I saw
a bunch of those, like, what
there's a black model. I didn't know.
Yeah, so when I saw
that's hilarious.
When I saw the image originally. And I saw the different versions, and I'll try and find the clip where they show the different colored versions. Oh, here we go. I found it. So they show this in the video that there's like 3 different versions, right? So there's like a tan, a gray, and a black. But I would like
black
to.
One looks like a villain, bro.
Yeah.
I know. Dude, that's because they programmed us to see black as bad. That's how fucked up
I know,
that is.
I know.
Yeah,
those are going to be my black ninja robots.
But here's the crazy part: they show you that, right? We see it here that you have the black one. Why did they cut the black one out the second time they show it?
Oh shit!
There's already racism in this shit.
Oh my god.
Colorism is a factor.
They're going to become like, when they finally rebel, the black ones are going to be by themselves, and then we're going to have to like lead them and shit. Be like, nah, man, don't worry, you'll get through it just like we did. And they're going to be, protect us. Yo, this could be I already wrote the comic book. Sorry.
Well, it's funny you say that because I actually just picked up a comic book at Crossover Comics called Not All Robots, and it similarly has a story like this.
Oh my gosh.
This feels a little crazy. Don't worry, Skinny. We're gonna have a lot of opportunities to write more killer robot stories.
No, not killer robot. Just no, not.
Oh, the racism robot.
The race. The how do you say it? It'll be a revolution amongst robots. Where that's it. The robot revolution.
Oh my god, that was great.
Oh yeah,
guys, thank you. We've pretty much come to the end of the show. Yep. I wanted to share this real quick. I'm doing Finding Your Voice 2 podcast recording and equipment for Black creators November 1st at Desta. That's 1950 Saint Antoine Street West next to George Vanier Metro in Montreal. If you're in Montreal, hell, if you're visiting Montreal and you want to learn about this, come through. It's from 1 to 4 on Saturday. There's a link that's going to be in the description of the episode, but you can also just show up. The link is more for help them gauge how many people are going to be there. But we want people to be able to walk in, and I go for 3 hours. I go over all the things like the mic that Ness is using, Blue Yeti omnidirectional, but you have it probably set to cardioid. Like the first, because you have cardioid, bidirectional, omnidirectional. Those are all the different settings on a. those are all the different settings on a Blue Yeti. See the face that Ness just made, where she's just like, "Sure, I can explain that to you." That's literally what I go over in the workshop. So
I think you helped me set this up once, and ever since then, I don't ask questions.
Yeah, you don't touch anything.
You just leave it alone.
I just leave it alone.
And then, so I'm going to go over the digital audio workstations, the DAWs, the software that you can use to record a podcast and edit a podcast. I go into a bunch of stuff. 3 hours. It's really detailed. Like, I'm pretty much giving you guys a rundown of what I learned in my first year of university, combined with everything I know about audio equipment for podcasting. So, and it's free. Like, that's the crazy part. So,
sick.
If you guys have a chance, Ness, I didn't want to ask you to talk about it if you didn't want to, but you are teaching some cool stuff on Mondays that I've been hearing about, and I felt like you should tell people.
Yeah, I mean, it's a work in progress. I'm new at this. Okay. I'm teaching a step workout class, so it's sort of like step aerobics if you've heard of it.
Yeah,
and I'm doing it every Monday at B52 Gym. So if you're interested, you can get tickets in the link in my bio. That would
Come
be
on.
my personal Instagram though.
I'm also
Janessa
going to add it to
Square.
the description of the episode. I'll add the. so
Okay,
people can
cool.
check it out.
Yeah.
If you guys are looking to get healthy, you can hit up Ness. If you're looking to get informed podcasting, you can hit me up. If you're looking for cool beats, Skinny, you saw he's a busy man, so he had to bounce. But beats, production, all that stuff, you can hit up Skinny. All those things are happening. If you want to, Jaws, all the action figure knowledge that he has over a Transformer slag, all that stuff is happening. That's all the stuff that we do, guys. That's the whole show. We want to thank you very much for tuning in to another edition. We'll be back with another one soon. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for listening.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.